right. All is well, everybody?
Yeah, the most part. Give thanks.
Yeah, man.
Friday.
We can start right as well.
Oh gosh, excitement.
Yeah? Tell me more.
It's always fun on a Friday here, man.
Yeah, we look forward to it. We look forward to the week, especially the long weekend.
Yes.
Can't get too many of those,
There's
can
no
we?
such thing as too many long weekends.
You think we have too many holidays in Jamaica?
No, we don't have enough.
We don't have enough. Some people would say we do.
Every blink you blink, Trinidad have a holiday. We don't have enough there. We don't. And they're productive, so.
Yeah, I guess. All right, so we're here to take care of you because today it's Friday. I know. So we're going to make it happen until 10 o'clock this morning, all right? Time now for
WTF.
What the Fact?
All right, this one, I don't know how to feel about this one, Richie. I don't know if it's a sad one or a nice, like a happy one. I'm not sure, but apparently if you die alone in the Netherlands, someone will write you a poem and recite it at your funeral. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, man. So for those lonely folk who pass away with no next of kin and no one to claim them at death, there will be at least one person at their funeral, a poet. In response to these so-called lonely funerals, the country implemented the ritual of lonely funeral poems, in which poets research the deceased, write a poem in their honor, and recite it at the funeral. Now, what started as a small project in Amsterdam has now grown into a countrywide competition. So, I don't know.
That's weird. Netherlands?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah, I don't know.
That should please the deceased. I mean, at least that's something to look forward to. If you're going to be on your, that lonely road.
I mean, it's weird because
kind of weird.
Who did it hear it?
Nobody not hear it.
And then because nobody did it hear it, then go turn it into a countrywide competition. That's weird, Jojo.
Yeah.
That not cool. Man, we don't know how I feel about that one. Like, I understand the sentiment. It's nice.
Yeah.
But
it makes you want to say, what the fact?
Nothing more than the poet them say, yo, Jano, we alone always write them fire poem and nobody now hear it. Give me a competition and make win some money,
Yeah.
It's weird.
Very weird.
I don't know about that one day.
Those are the kinds of facts we share with you right here inside of WTF. What the fact? Time for update.
All right, Rich Nation. So Quada says Popcorn not paying his unruly crew despite making millions. Why, me I say Popcorn can't catch a break this week. So dancehall artist Quada had much to say after learning that Popcorn made over 22 million Jamaican dollar on his recent performance at Kingston Music Fest in Toronto, Canada last weekend. Quada was once part of Popcorn's Unruly crew, and the two have collaborated on many songs like Unruly Camp, Unruly State, and We Don't Play, Unruly Camp, among others things that they have done. It seems that all is not well with the two artists, as Quada threw shots at Popcorn after it was revealed how much money he make. So him say, one artist this way, no run back, no boy, and he might throw him look a word, and he was like, how do you make 22 million for a show and not even with a share 100K with your crew?
Really?
We support him. So, yeah.
You believe that?
I
don't believe that.
I don't know if I believe, but I don't think Popcorn give me mean. I know people give me mean vibes, so Popcorn give me mean. Him not give me that. Maybe the money that they get, they don't feel like it's enough. We're not too sure about that, but
the rate he's going is not 99 for him. So,
no, because we thought that they separated amicably, but obviously that's not what happened, because for you to come out and make such a comment would mean that you have him up. So I
remember at one stage Not Nice had come out and was saying some stuff of a similar nature, to be honest with you.
You're right.
But I don't know.
I think what happens sometimes, depending on your crew, they see you making a certain amount of money and they think that they're supposed to get a specific share out of it. So it's not that you're not giving, but they feel as though you're not giving enough. And sometimes that happens. Because people stare at it. I say, no man, but you make a whole heap of money, you must can give me more. Not understanding that him have a family, and him have people to take care of. So if him give all of the money, if him share with all of the money too, what gonna happen? Him a go turn papa and but not try with papa.
Just by hanging around and giving opportunities, like maybe allowing a younger artist to open for them or take them on a show overseas and give them an opportunity, bring them into your set. Yeah. That carries a lot of value, which very often the younger artist doesn't necessarily appreciate.
I'm so glad you brought that up.
Yeah.
I don't know much about running a crew like that, but in my opinion, popcorn money and a popcorn money. Like I understand him run unruly. I get that, but fee money and a fee money. Like
because there's so many other aspects to it. You have the manager, you have the PR, you have so many other persons.
I would understand. Well, it's not going to happen now, but I'd understand if an unruly artist performed with him at the same festival, and then them complain about not getting a certain share out
right.
But you can't just the point. You're not even a part of the crew anymore.
Right.
You're not the show or nothing, and ask for more money.
And you once got an opportunity to do so much. So where's the even if you're thinking it, I just think that there are certain things you just don't say out. You don't say that because you worked with this person.
Well, I saw some people saying that's on that bad man vibe. So that's what some people were commenting.
It's given.
I remember doing a show in the Bahamas. A very, very popular Jamaican entertainer who was the leader of a group, not a singing group, but like a camp.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And I was sitting beside one of the members of the camp, and on the aircraft, on our return flight back home, the big top class DJ came down the aisle and just threw a little pile of money wrapped up in rubber band into the and the guy beside the artist caught it. And when the DJ walked off, him look at me and him say, "For all the work, brother, I just me get, So he was obviously not satisfied.
Right. And
but I said to him, remember that you were called on stage during his set. You were not billed for the show. So whatever comes, man, just work with it and know. So your name is bigger in the Bahamas right now. Just go and go to some more music.
That is it.
So,
look at it like that.
That's how it is.
Well,
make your own money.
Yeah.
Make your own money.
And there's
and it will come.
It'll go forward.
And currency is more than money. And for persons who understand networking, sometimes there's an opportunity that is better than money.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Well, Well, speaking of a general who did run a very successful camp, still does behind bars. The general himself, world boss, Vybz Kartel. You don't know the thing go. Kanye West, my next virgin, tried speaking patois, to a Vybz Kartel tune. And of course left Busta Rhymes, who's as we know a big friend of Kartel, in stitches. Now Busta Rhymes and Kanye West were spotted on the phone. Interesting. Talking to Vybz Kartel. Busta Rhymes, of course, who is of the Jamaican descent, shared that Kanye West was on the phone with Kartel. Vybz Kartel, who is currently incarcerated in Kingston, Jamaica, is awaiting the outcome of his appeal at the Privy Council in England. The artist is serving 35 years to life in prison. In a prison sentence for murder of one of his associates. Now, Busta Rhymes, on the other hand, has been very supportive of Vybz Kartel since the artist's incarceration. In the video shared on Thursday, the two men can be seen bantering with Kanye West, seen in a rare video, laughing and being at ease. Now, while on the phone, Busta Rhymes jokes to Kanye to use his Jamaican accent. Now, Kanye, me want you in a Jamaica accent, Busta Rhymes says while Kanye laughs and continues speaking. Coming with some Jamaican disrespectful Jamaican accents, talking to Vybz Kartel. Man, I just want to send you some love, bro. Things out here working on this joint, Kanye says to the incarcerated rapper. The world boss at Kanye West speaks by the way of Dragon. That's what Busta Rhymes captions in the video. It's unclear if Vybz Kartel was indeed on the other end of the phone, as Kanye is heard calling the other person by the name Nick. Meanwhile, some in the comments surmise that the video is old by looking at the type of phones the men were using. So, that's interesting.
Them use simple phones, I don't know if people understand that. What we call them bangers. I have a banger in my bag that you don't see, but I use banger.
I don't believe he was talking to Kartel. I think I heard another name mentioned, and I think that is just excellent PR.
Yeah,
that's really good. Or maybe they do. Maybe he is going to collaborate on a Kartel song, and they're like, what we can do for kind of grab the attention.
Get some traction.
So
I spoke to a prisoner, a very popular prisoner up to recently. I had a 1-hour conversation. I cannot say it publicly. I can't name the person because that is going to implicate cartel if that were really
If that's true.
Maybe that's
Exactly.
why it's a Nick.
Yeah, that's a possibility too.
Yeah, maybe that's why it's a Nick
Yeah.
and not, for
So,
those who know the law. Yeah.
You know the thing go.
Yeah.
Yeah, some things are left
Yeah.
best left
Yep.
unsaid.
Yep.
All right. Now, the story I want to carry is to say congratulations to an international superstar, David Bowie. He has been named Britain's most influential artist of the past half a century.
Oh, wow.
It's a list that included comedians, fashion designers, filmmakers, writers, musicians, and David Bowie came out on top. Names like Sir Steve McQueen on it, Spice Girls, Sir Elton John, Stormzy, Boy George, Steve Coogan, Banksy, a street artist very popular in the UK, all made the list. I'm going to give you the top 10 of this list. Michaela Coyle, actress, writer, and director, is at number 10. Muriel Spark, a novelist, is at number 9. Stormzy, a rapper and political activist, is at number 8. A feminist writer named Angela Carter is at number 7. Michael Clark, dancer and choreographer, is at number 6. Carol Churchill, playwright, is at number 5. And a fashion designer named Dame Vivienne Westwood is at number 4. Russell T. Davis, TV screenwriter and producer, is at number 3. And Sir Steve McQueen is at number 2. And David Bowie, songwriter, performer, and actor, comes through at number 1 on the list of the 50 most influential artists of the last half a century in the United Kingdom.
The top 10
Yeah.
they sound white.
It does.
Yeah.
It looks white. It sounds white.
It sounds white.
It has. It
I
looks
don't
like
mean
Stormzy.
anything.
No,
It just sounds white.
Banksy is
Stormzy is
and
black.
Stormzy.
Stormy is black.
Stormzy,
Yeah,
yeah.
but other than
And Banksy.
Banksy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
man, them the name they have little flavor. Man.
Have a
Yeah.
little color to it.
Yeah.
don't get off on them. All right, so there you have it. That was our update. Go Tavia Benjamin. Like we mentioned, she's project manager for entrepreneurial development at Kingston Creative, and we want to hear more about this program, which is being put on with the Kingston Creative with the Inter-American Development Bank Lab and the Development Bank of Jamaica. Tavia, welcome once again.
Thank you so much.
Wonderful. Now, before we learn more about the travel grant program, can you give us a brief, maybe history of Kingston Creative itself?
Well, Kingston Creative, the organization is focused on developing artists within Jamaica and the diaspora. If you are familiar with downtown, you would have visited to see the murals that are being commissioned to help the city to become lively. Recently, through CreateTech, we've developed programs that help creative entrepreneurs to not just be creative in the space, but be able to make money from their art and their work. And so that's what Kingston Creative is focused on, building the city, encouraging persons to enjoy the art and the food and the dance and the music, all that we are as Jamaicans, ensuring that our creatives can benefit from it and not just enjoy it as fun.
The term creative entrepreneur is one that we've heard quite often. You used it a while ago. Let me ask you, who is considered a creative entrepreneur?
Well, anyone within the creative space who makes money from what it is that they do. So you are a musician and you make money from that. You make jewelry and you make money from that. You are in gastronomy, so you're a chef and you make money from that. So basically anyone who is considered to be in the creative space, regardless of the title, once you're able to make income from what it is that you do, then we consider you to be a creative entrepreneur.
That's a good look. That's a good look. Now, Tavia, talk to us about the inaugural travel grant program and, the partnership with the Inter-American Development Bank Lab and also the Development Bank of Jamaica.
Well, the travel program, we've been wanting to launch it, and so it's very exciting that we're able to launch it this year, with the space being open and persons are able to travel. What's great about this grant and this program is that it exposes creative entrepreneurs to different markets that they would have not been able to access before. Jamaica is a very small market, and so it's very important for us to expose our creatives to international markets where they can export their work and they can also make collaborations in these different spaces. For example, Kenardo Ellis, who is in Mexico, he'll be performing there. He is, if not the only artist of his kind, participating in that forum. And so that's a very great opportunity for him to expand his reach and to collaborate with other artists, whether in Mexico, there will be others from North America to Canada and different places who he can make connections with and network with outside of that space. So that's a very important program, and we are very appreciative of DBJ and IDB who have funded this program to allow our creatives to explore international markets.
Are you able to say how these individuals were selected? We commend them, we congratulate them, we wish them well. How were they selected, and how can other creatives actually get involved in this program?
For these specific programs that were launched or the partnerships, we were invited, for example, to the UNESCO Forum, and based on the requirements or what they asked us for, based on our database of creatives, we reached out to specific creatives who, based on the requirements, would be able to accept these opportunities in a very short space of time. For those who are listening for our future programs, which would be next year, of course, you can visit our website at kingstoncreative.org and sign up to our newsletter, because we'll be sending out calls for these different opportunities and different partnerships that we make. You can also follow us on our Instagram pages, Kingston Creative JM, or on Twitter at KGN Creative. We'll be sharing more information about future partnerships we'll make and how creatives can be a part of those and access these great opportunities.
All right. And Tavia, finally, what does one need, in order to be a part of the Kingston Creative organization? Can I just be a creative and say, I'm going to run in? Like, what is the process like?
You can definitely run in. I mean, it's a very open space. The space is encouraging collaboration. And that is why every month, at the end of the month, we have what's called a networking meetup, which is a creative networking event where you can meet others, network with them, and build relationships and access different opportunities. But this month, the theme is food. So all our foodies or our gastronomy persons in that industry, they can join us on August 26th. We meet downtown, 107 Harbor Street, F&B downtown, or the Swiss stores if you know it as that, and we start at 5:30. So you can learn of the different opportunities we have, whether it's an incubator, an accelerator. You're able to be a part of that program. And as we're here now, I'd love to also say that this month we launch a program to help creatives to register their businesses, or if it's a trademark, it's the Business and IP Registration Drive. It launches this month, so tune into our pages. We are offering funding to do these registrations because we know for creatives it's important for them to be registered so they can access different opportunities, loans, funding, grants, that kind of a thing. So we're so excited about all these opportunities that are launching, and we encourage our creatives, please take advantage of them, follow our pages, come down to the Kingston Creative Hub at 107 Harbor Street, and let's have a chat about what your journey looks like and how you can take advantage of it.
All right. Thank you. On that note, we want to thank you, Tavia, for spending time with us this morning and giving us all the details that you have. Best wishes going forward and all the best. All right?
Respect.
Thank you so much, and all the best to your listeners as well.
Much appreciated. Tavia Benjamin there of Kingston. She's project manager for entrepreneurial development at Kingston Creative. And again, we say good morning to our friends in the creative space. Hope you're going to be having a great day. And all the best. All right? It's now time for us to go to Canada and, of course, make that connection, the Canadian connection, with Red and DJ Ritz on Flow 987. Good morning.
Hey.
Good morning. I just heard $5,000 for chicken. I'm like, damn, that chicken must be good.
It is.
Very good. It's a whole bucket that you'll get.
We were ad-libbing your commercial as well in the background. So
wait a minute. How much is 5K Jamaican to Canadian?
I'm going to tell you. I'm going to do the quick calculation. It's not difficult to tell you, but I'll tell you in a few seconds' time. All right?
Sounds like it is difficult.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I'm not even bringing money because I got all-inclusive, baby.
Wow.
All right. Wow. I thought you were about to say I got oddly, but
I do. Oddly, my new sugar daddy. Oddly, I better see you in Jamaica. By the way,
Silence.
By the way, for those listening, it's Flow 98.7, bridging over to Bridge 99. I might have left that out. The countdown is on, guys. We're talking about getting lashes done. Do you guys like ladies with eyelashes?
Hold on.
Eyelashes. She's asking.
Behind the scene, we were talking about it, not you guys.
Oh.
But do you guys like when ladies have lashes on? Because a lot of guys complain, and then they'll go pick up a lady with bigger lashes than you.
This seems like a Shell's question.
Yeah, let me hear Shells.
It depends.
Thanks, Rich.
Is it is that the right term, Red? Volume? Because you have some of them walking around with Chinese fans. That, you know what I'm talking
I
about.
cannot.
Yeah, that.
deal.
Yeah, like them a signal the plane. We don't know what's going on.
I need one of my DJs to pull that up. I need a. We need to pull up.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, but it just depends on, because there's nothing wrong with fixing up yourself and feeling beautiful, but like
Right.
like I can feel the wind every time you bat your eyes. Now I'm cool. Yeah.
Or it's like slow motion.
And they must be properly affixed.
Yeah.
If they're lean and seeming like they're about to damage your pupil, then you know it's kind of hard to look at.
Wow.
It's quite distracting.
It's very distracting.
You know, to self, don't go too
You kind of
big.
feel helpless
Yeah,
because
don't go too big.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I agree with you.
it should not
I
look like a
agree with you.
load.
I agree with you. Or when I see ladies with the really long claws, I'm like,
Claws. I like where it's a
how are
claws.
you? Yeah, but I'm like, how are you making dumplings? How are you washing yourself?
Yeah.
How are you picking up a quarter off the ground?
How are you picking a lot of things?
Yeah. Can you fry dumplings?
Yeah. And what's in the dumpling that was in your nails?
Oh, right.
No, I'm just keeping it real though, right?
Yeah.
We're going terrible places
We're
this
going
morning.
bad places.
We were the ones
but
that said that
the
we have a
countdown
problem.
is on for Jamaica. We're so excited.
Oh yeah. In terms of
Yes.
that conversion you asked about, 5,900.
finally.
Yeah, 5,900. I was just waiting on you to give me an opportunity to give you the calculation. So it's like $49, less than $50 really, that you'd pay for that bucket that we spoke about. Using
How much?
$49 and some cents. So it's less than $50.
Wow. That's Canadian or U.S.?
That would be the Canadian equivalent if you wanted to buy that bucket
$49.
at today's rate of exchange. Yeah, in Jamaica.
And what does it come with again?
It comes with a
Sides?
whole like
I'm ready for this one.
Yeah.
All right, so 12 pieces of delicious chicken. 1 family fries, 4 biscuits, 3 coleslaws, 3 mashed potatoes, 4 cookies.
4 cookies.
And a 2-liter Pepsi.
yeah.
Okay.
That's how you sell a bucket.
To wash it all down. Yeah.
Good. Yeah.
Yeah.
How much is it if you want the water, like bottled water instead?
Hey.
Oh, that's easy.
I'm just joking.
Yeah.
Why are you doing
but
that?
you know
$2.
what? But you know what? I have to be honest. What restaurant was this? What was it?
Oh, this is KFC, by the way.
KFC.
But let me just tell you, KFC in the Caribbean is the best.
That's right.
Yeah.
It is. I have to
Especially
say.
Jamaica.
Jamaica.
Yeah, that's
Yes,
facts.
it's really, really good, and
Yeah.
I know they used to do corn there. Do they still do corn? Yeah, on the cob?
Yeah, corn on the cob. That's
my
a popular one.
favorite. But in the Caribbean, it's just the best. Right across the Caribbean.
Yeah.
So okay, note to self: I need to get some of that too.
Yeah.
Richie, can you walk with that bucket when you come, please?
All right. No problem. That's fine. DJ
We would,
Orley.
we would like
She's
one of the
placing her
Shell
order.
specials.
Yeah.
I owe you
Shells?
5K Jamaica.
Yeah, that's not difficult.
A bucket.
Yeah, there are several of
Yeah,
those
but-
in our billfolds right
Yeah.
now as we speak. You want it now?
I want it when I see you guys next week. Hopefully, I see you guys.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
We're working on it.
Yeah, man.
We're working on it.
Got some
Well,
surprises up our sleeves.
I can't wait. I can't wait to be on the beach and hearing.
Did
my
you say
favorite-
beach?
Yes.
Oh, she said beach, Shells.
Yeah.
Why? Why?
I heard beach,
Yeah.
Richie.
What did you hear?
Richie.
I thought I heard beach.
Yeah.
What
I
are
heard
you guys talking about?
Did you hear beach, Ritz?
I heard beach.
Beach. What?
He stuttered.
What do you guys think I
I'm like,
said?
shouldn't I be playing music now? I got the perfect out for all of us.
That's where I was going. That's where I was going with this. When I'm on the beach and Ritz is playing my favorite song, and you ruined that moment for me, Richie.
Sorry.
Yeah, just for that, I need some champagne with the chicken.
Oh,
So now you're up like 100K.
That's like an easier deal for me to handle. I just got a message from Toronto from Anita, and this is for Ritz. She says, Ritz, you see that mix you just put down? She wants you to repeat it on September 18 at the Richie B birthday bash, okay?
Oh, no.
That's what
I can't wait for that, Richie.
Central Bar and Grill inside of Lawrence Avenue West. She wants you to put down that exact same mix.
No pressure.
So
I would have long forgotten it by then, but don't worry, I'll have a new one. We'll be good.
Funny.
all right. Yeah, so we enjoyed that. We have the news coming up on top of the hour, don't we?
We do. So I was just here running the rhythm.
Yeah, no.
I was just enjoying the vibe.
I have a special mix. We have a special mix worked out for you guys on the other side of the news. I can tell you that from now.
Nice.
Here's a message coming in. Somebody's asking, Red, are you fully packed yet? Somebody's
No.
No?
No.
Red.
No, I have an idea what I'm wearing. So the color scheme I'm going with,
Oh, my God.
since they want to know, orange.
Orange.
Is it really?
Oh.
You have
Yeah.
a color scheme plan?
Yeah, so I'm going to go with hot orange. Orange.
No, it's
I don't know how to say
I'm-
Orange. Yeah, I like it.
Say orange for me, Shells.
Orange.
If
Orange.
I'd
Say orange, Richie.
I'd say orange. I'd say if Red is wearing it, it's got to be hot already.
Yeah.
So
That's
if it's
good-
hot
that's gonna-
orange,
Thank-
that might be a
I
little too
am.
hot for Jamaica.
Hot orange.
So I'm doing like the hot orange, I'm doing neon orange, and then
Ooh.
I'm mixing it, color blocking, ladies know, with some green. I'm taking some
geez.
green, bright green, and bright
colors.
pink.
Bright colors.
Bright colors. I'm
Yeah.
going to get it in because
Any
before you know
whites?
it's fall.
You might need some white.
Yes, I'm doing white because we're doing a all-white beach party
Oh.
that DJ Ritz is going to spin at.
Wow.
I don't even have a white outfit, so I'll be the one in another one.
Vince, you got to wear white, or you got to wear a flow tee.
I'll be orange. My skin will probably. Third day.
You're going to wear white.
By,
thought you were gonna say
by
something else,
Sunday,
but-
by Sunday, Ritz will be orange, right?
So we're going to call it the
Big
orange
time.
party.
Yeah, the orange party, exactly. Just check out my peeling face.
But no,
Oh, my
I'm gonna
goodness.
try and pack today because tomorrow, we're coming on Sunday.
All right.
So it's
God
gonna
goes.
happen real quick.
Ladies and gentlemen of the Bridge Nation, help us welcome Shiloh. Good morning.
Good morning. Hi.
Well, go on.
Hi, Shiloh. Welcome.
Hi there. Thank you for having me.
Our pleasure, our pleasure. Now, Shiloh, before we get into the music, I'm curious because I've never had the pleasure of visiting St. Vincent and the Grenadines. So, what is it? What is it like? Tell us a little bit about growing up in St. Vincent and the Grenadines.
So it is a stark contrast to Jamaica because it's only 100,000 people, so it's very small, very much reminiscent of 1970s or 80s Jamaica. That's how my friends who have visited described it. But it is a place where if you want to go to relax and enjoy a slice of heaven, St. Vincent is definitely that. It is beautiful. It's the island of views, I like to say, because from a kitchen window to traveling on the bus to go somewhere, it's views everywhere. Growing up in St. Vincent was amazing because, like I said, we are very much community-like, and so you just always felt safe now. Extremely safe, friendly people, good food and good vibes. That's St. Vincent.
Loving it. Now,
Yeah.
Now, when were you first exposed though to reggae and dancehall music? Because I'm curious, what music is dominant over there in St. Vincent and the Grenadines?
I feel like we forget that we're Caribbean people because it's the same thing that's playing on the radio in Jamaica. It's the same thing playing on the radio in St. Vincent and in the Eastern Caribbean. I think what's a little bit different is obviously we'd have a little bit more soca because soca is our thing down this side.
Right.
But dancehall plays just as much because when it's not soca season, it's dancehall season.
Lovely.
And soca season might be maybe for a month or two, but it's dancehall pop just the same like radio in Jamaica. Yeah.
Oh.
All right. I like the song we played a while ago from you, the collaboration with Konshen. They have me asking what inspired that song. Can you share?
Right. Yeah. So I write a lot of my music, but this particular song was written with a fellow Jamaican that I met when I was at UE. And it started out as a song that was just kind of talking about wanting to reconnect with somebody. And then once I came in with my pen, we kind of settled on making it something where, as women, a lot of times we like to talk about the toxic male, but we don't like to own up that sometimes we can be at fault in the relationship or the situationship, right?
Okay.
Right. So this is a song that's talking about basically being wrong in a situationship/relationship and being woman enough to say, well, hey, what happened? I was wrong, but I want you back. And I'm going to get you back.
Ooh.
I'm determined.
Interesting. So how did you actually get to whether meet or collaborate with Conscience?
Right. So my manager and I had sat down and discussed, the different artists that I'd like to collaborate with. And we're just dreaming at that time. And Konshen was on the list. So basically what my manager was talking with his manager. They sent him the record, and this was unbeknownst to me because I sent the record to my manager, Static. He sent it off to Konshen's team, and by the time I was hearing it back, Konshen's vocals was on it. In a conversation with him, he said he just heard it and once he heard talent, he was willing to just jump on it same time. So
that's fantastic.
It was a very organic and amazing.
Yes. And you were quite happy with that, weren't you?
Yes, because remember I tell you, I was just dreaming of putting on a list of the artists that I want to work with. But I mean, to just we got this song back within about 48 hours, if so much, less than 48 hours, with his vocals on it. So he did it immediately. Yeah,
that's fantastic. A nice story there. When you have, do you get a chance to perform? I mean, you're recording obviously in St. Vincent and the Grenadines, but do you get a chance to perform a lot? Are there a lot of like stage shows, as we call them, in St. Vincent?
So at the moment I'm in Trinidad and Tobago.
Oh, okay.
But there have been opportunities and I have been performing. We will be performing late in this month as well. And there are more shows coming in, so I'm very excited. Oh,
that is good to hear. By the way, while we're at it, how can the Bridge Nation actually see you, reach you on social media? What are the handles?
So it's Shiloh everywhere. ITSSH2ISLOH. It's Shiloh, right through.
All right. Is this Write It song a part of a bigger project? What else are you working on right now?
Yes, we're currently working on my EP. It's going to be called Dopamine Tears. Ooh. And I'm very excited over that. So you can definitely look forward to that. I'm not sure if this is going to be a part of the EP, but we have amazing songs, amazing collaborations just like this one. So we're finishing up that, and you'll be able to hear that pretty soon.
All right.
Nice. I'm excited.
Yeah, it's a lot going on with Shiloh, and we're happy to have had you this morning and to expose your talent to the Bridge Nation, which I'm sure they're loving it too. Shell's wanted an outro.
Well, no, Shiloh, what's happening is that we have an engineer over here who got really excited when he heard you are going to be on the program. His name is Sajay. So if you can just say good morning to Sajay. He's a huge fan. He loves you. He loves your music. Sajay, yeah.
Sajay, okay. It's crazy. I have a godson by that name.
In
Jamaican, St. Anne.
See that? Say yes.
Good morning, Sajay. Woo! Good morning. Special good morning.
His day is made. Thank you for that.
No problem, guys. Thank you so much for having me.
Our pleasure.
Shiloh, bless up yourself. Take care.
You too.
All right. All the way from St. Vincent and the Grenadines.
Now I think I'll be getting some juggling from Jamaica. Hear the voice.
Yes, you will. Yes, you will. We're talking to the man who has maybe 90% of the reggae industry either on dub plates or definitely on jingles. So you just got a little taste of what's in the arsenal a while ago, right, Roy?
Indeed. And there's still some that I need to acquire.
Maybe just a fair few, right?
Felt like a movie trailer.
Yeah.
Indeed, man. So what's going on for the weekend, man?
We're here. We're here. Looking forward to a great weekend, actually. And all that it brings. I was telling the Bridge Nation earlier that my son goes off to university today, and so the family is away. But there's a lot of work to be to be done. So that takes up most of my weekend. Shells, what's up with you?
Man, you know the thing
going. Travels going on.
Travel to Bedrock and Pillow Jam. You know the thing go. Irish Jam fam, you know the thing go. Bedrock and Pillow Jam are the biggest dance I keep in my room. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. Just get some rest, man. Just rest and recuperate and wheel on forward again.
Well, it's a DJ hardly him now. Different thing, you know. Yo, sir. How was the weekend looking, sir?
Oh, great, man. Great. Me and the music over here, you know. Big up DJ Right. Big up the entire New York tri-state. Big up.
Yeah, man. Much respect.
I got a message yesterday, Roy, from a company executive who was with us in Brooklyn when we stopped by for a broadcast from that location up there in Brooklyn last year.
Okay.
And it seems like there are plans for a similar kind of occasion. If you recall, when we had Raga Shanti passing through, and yeah, so that's just an early warning, so to speak, to look out for some information on that. All right.
All right. Can't wait to hear more about that, because I haven't been in Brooklyn with a live broadcast since that.
Oh, really?
The rest of the team have been like Fata Diamond and RJ and the rest of the team, but I have not been. See, they only bring me out when the big man comes to town.
That's gonna be awesome. That's gonna be awesome. So, what's on for your weekend before we play some music?
Big weekend, because Barris and Third World, 3 concerts. Kicks off tonight in Connecticut, then Jersey tomorrow, then the grand finale will be in Brooklyn, Coney Island. All 3 events look like they're going to be sold out. There's still a few tickets available. Please go get them. And also on Sunday, we have the Family Fun Day, which is an event that's been happening now for probably about 24, 25 years, averaging anywhere between 3,000 to 7,000 people. They go to Etcher State Park, which is the last exit of the southern state, about an hour drive from here, but an hour drive well worth it, because it's just fun with kids. You bring the kids, you bring the whole family. It's a family day. Fab Five will be performing, and the lead singer from the group Blue Magic.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. That means they'll get the hits anyway, take it.
There you go.
Yeah, sounds good.